this morning's Fox 21 Business Insider. We're talking the latest business news impacting life in Southern Colorado. And with us right now is a special guest, John Rita Claymeyer, who is the Chief Executive Officer at the Colorado Springs Chamber and EDC. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
Thanks
morning.
for being here today.
My pleasure.
So one of the most discussed development projects now in the Springs lately is Radin's proposed Project Taurus data center. That's at the former Intel site in Garden of the Gods Road, sparking conversations on economics, power, water, and a lot more. You might say it's a real talker.
You know, we're keeping people busy.
Yes, there are a lot for and a lot against this project right now.
Correct.
So for many of us who are not quite clear what a data center is, what is that? And explain what the data center is all about.
Yeah, Craig, simply a data center is where you manage, store, maintain digital information.
Okay.
So every single day we utilize data centers in our day-to-day life. If you send an email, if you use telehealth, if you emergency services, let us never have to use those, but online banking, streaming your favorite show. If you send a text today, send an email, check in on your electronic health records, you're using a data center.
So a lot of people, it's impacting all of our lives.
It does. It's part of today's modern technology. When I was much younger, it was all about, was this internet thing going to stick? Well,
sure.
Data centers are going to stick because technology is here to stay.
Okay, so locally, tell us more about Project Taurus and this project on Garden of the Gods Road.
Yes, so as you referred to it, it's on Garden of the Gods Road. This is an existing facility, so this would be what we call an infill project. So that means that it's not greenfield where we're affecting the environment and building a new building, but we're actually filling an old building that sat empty for many, many years. It's not contributing to our economy, to our tax base. So this is, many refer to it as the old Intel site. So it was never really fully utilized. That site could actually hold 3,000 employees, but it's sitting there empty. So we would like to get it filled, so it's adding to our tax base, adding to the economy, adding jobs. And it's a really light use as far as traffic. As you can imagine, with the controversy, many people are concerned naturally about water use, about electric use, traffic, environmental effects. And that's what the good review that the city and the utilities are going through at this time, that's what that's for.
So with the talk about pulling those resources, which people, you said, are so fearful of, why do some believe the Springs is a good fit for this project?
Well, the Springs is a good fit because number one, this is an industrial site that's being underutilized. Two, we're a region that is very technology advanced. We have good fiber and connectivity already in our region. We have a highly skilled workforce, those exiting the military. They want to stay in jobs. We want to keep them in our region. Those that are graduating from our colleges and universities, these are technology jobs, production jobs that they could fill. So all of this makes it a good reason that this is a good site to do as an infill.
So what could be the benefit to the average citizen and the city overall if the project does come through?
Well, number one, it's 60 to 100 high-paying jobs. Our average annual income in El Paso County is $68,000 a year, and these pay well above that. So we always want to be bringing jobs to our region so our kids can stay in our region, so that our military, when they retire, can stay in our region. Two, it's not contributing to our tax base today. Our city is at a budget shortfall of $32 million. This project alone in sales tax will bring in $20 million a year. So 3/4 of that budget shortfall will be filled. Secondly, District 11, the school district there, the library, because of the personal property tax that will be paid, this helps them. And today, they're getting cuts at the state and federal level. So the tax base will be there. For the average citizen, none of us want to pay more taxes in our region, but we want our roads to be filled. We want good police. We want more firefighters. We want great parks. Well, if we don't raise the taxes, we have to add to the pie. And this is adding to the pie.
So you talk about the infill project. It's already there. The infrastructure is all set. Let's throw this out there. If not the data center, then what else could go in this facility? Well, and has that come up?
Yes, well, my organization, that's our job, to help bring companies to our region or help companies expand. Again, good jobs help make an economy go. we would put a manufacturer in that location if possible. And as I mentioned, Craig, that site is spotted for 3,000 employees, so a lot more traffic could be in that location. But it's really an obsolete building, so it likely could remain empty. But you know what happens with that? Blight, vandalism, homelessness starting to infiltrate that area. That's the last thing we want for such a beautiful industrial corridor. It's always been zoned that way.
So for people who, are still concerned or want to learn more, what's the best way for them to really understand this project?
Well, number one, the company, even though we call it Project Taurus, the company's name is Radon. And I would recommend that people go to their website. We have a QR code that we have passed out to many people. That's where documents are being uploaded daily. What's going into the city. They want to be fully transparent with the community. They want to be a good neighbor. But one can also visit the city's website, the City of Colorado Springs. All of the documents are also listed there. And there will be later hearings and such where people can weigh in.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for being with us. And
My
to
pleasure.
find ongoing coverage of Project Taurus, check out the Business Digest at socodigest.com as well as ColoradoSpringsChamberEDC.com.
Okay, Jonna, thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.